Once in a while, everyone needs a rest or a change of scenery. 6 months ago, I bought this schooner because the price was right. I'd waited until the timing was right to spend a couple of quiet weeks aboard, with nothing to do but fish, sleep, and get some sun. For the past few days, everything had been going according to my plans. I hadn't caught any fish, but I had caught up with some sleep and sun. I didn't know it at the time, but fate was sending me some real trouble. He wasn't very big, but then, neither as a hand grenade. He was just a kid, but his eyes were as old as the world. Well, hello there.
You want to buy anything?
What are you selling?
Got something here. Just for you, huh?
Let's go below.
Good gun. Cost much money. You buy? $50.
Oh, did I? Fired not too long ago. 4 times.
$25? You need good guns, Senor Lone Wolf.
I'm afraid you get around.
I hear people talk about you. Now you give me $10, maybe?
Okay. And in return, you tell me where you got the gun. And who used it to fire at what, huh?
Get back. You know, beat me. Try to kill you first.
Beat you? You little knucklehead. All I wanted to do was to ask you a few questions. Here. Now let's try working together as friends, huh?
Friends?
I practically never give a loaded gun to an enemy.
Okay.
Now let's see if we can dig you up a cold drink, huh? You approve, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful, Senor Mike. Always I've dreamed of day when I have both, just like this.
You seem to know what to call me. What do I call you?
Johnny.
Johnny what?
Just Johnny. People call me Johnny No Name. No family, no name.
Sit down, Johnny. You want to tell me how you got this?
I didn't steal it. I found it. I swear, Senor Mike, I found it.
I believe you, Johnny. But there are some initials carved in the butt. Initials JQ. Now, an honest man would have found out who JQ is before he sold it. Did you?
I was hungry. Nobody's honest when they're hungry.
Now, let's get you something to eat. One thing, Johnny. Where did you find it?
Over near where I was sleeping on the beach,
What's the matter, Johnny? Johnny, who are they? Johnny!
Don't tell them I was here!
I didn't know who they were, but it was no secret that they terrified Johnny. It was only a hunch, but I figured the gun I'd bought was part of the answer, so I put it under a cushion. They were headed for my boat, and I reminded myself that I was supposed to be on a vacation, but it didn't seem to help. I was getting curious, and I knew that was a bad sign. I wondered about the initials on the gun, JQ. I wondered why Johnny was so frightened when he saw them. And then they came aboard. The type wasn't new to me. They were just a couple of would-be tough guys.
You boys lose something? Or are your manners always this bad?
Just relax. We have no wish for you to be hurt. Let's go below.
If I knew what you were looking for, I might be able to help.
Where is the boy?
Boy? Oh, then I can't help. If it were a girl, I know a pip. Handles a fishing rod like eyes of war.
No jokes. It's very hot. And we've been up all night and day looking for the boy. It's no time for humor.
Why don't you crawl back under your rocks?
That's enough. Steady. Where is the boy?
I don't know.
Listen to me. A man died last night. To be stubborn is to join him for no reason. We have no desire to kill you. But we know the boy was here, and we must know where he's gone. So be sensible. Perhaps you saw the gun he had.
Gun? What gun?
Have it your way. That's a sample lanyard. Think it over. We'll see you later.
I vaguely heard him as I started sinking down through a black sea of cotton. I figured the price of death had been $10, a bottle of pop, and the crooked grin of a hungry kid called Johnny No Name.
You've been unconscious for a spell. I'm Inspector McGregor. Mr. Lanyard, I'd appreciate any information you give me regarding the lad Johnny.
Why ask me?
You have a reputation for knowing. I followed him down to this dock. 'Tis said he came aboard your boat, and I found ye unconscious.
Maybe I bumped my head.
Maybe. But as I came down the slip, I saw two men leaving in a hurry. Did not see their faces. Who were they?
I don't know. But I want to meet him again, soon.
I'd be willing to wager ye will. But you have not said yet where the lad has gone.
I don't know. I'm all choked up about it.
Who did the choking? The two I saw leaving?
I need some air. Let's go on deck.
Aye.
It's a fast boat.
Aye, that it is. Did the lad tell you his connection to the Henry Bacon murder last night?
Bacon? Oh, yeah, the attorney. I read about it. Killed on the beach. Near a place called Split Rock.
Attorney? He was a smuggler. You never prove it. He was shot 4 times by a Luger. Is there any further information I can give you, Mr. Lanyard?
Wet sand takes a good impression. Did you find the boy's tracks?
Aye, and the mark of a pistol he found. I want the boy and the gun.
Hiya, neighbors!
Hiya. Who's he?
I don't know. By the looks of his yacht, I would say he was a very rich man.
Platt's my name, Jack Platt, and I've got some 20-year-old. Like to celebrate my arrival?
Sorry, not this time.
But really, old man,
You'll have to forgive him. He's a very strange young man.
It didn't make any sense to me. 2 local hoods worked me over because of some unwanted kid I'd just met. And now I was getting ready to stick my neck out again. And believe me, my neck still ached from the last time. But I knew the kid was in real trouble. And it was obvious I had to find him before McGregor or the muscle men. I went over every inch of the dock and the harbor. I retraced all of my steps. I talked to the same people and some new ones, but without any luck. I wasn't able to find a trace of the kid or the 2 men. As far as I was concerned, they'd vanished. I was worried and tired. I figured I might as well return to my boat. Maybe the kid was okay. Maybe he'd get back to me. I'd done everything I could think of, but it hadn't helped. I'd come up empty-handed. Then I heard a moan. Johnny.
Senor Mike. I got away. I didn't tell him you have the gun.
Easy.
Oh.
Get an ambulance, hurry.
Senor Mike.
I'm here, Johnny.
Don't let them beat me again. Please. Don't let them.
I'll see that they never beat anyone again. Thanks very much, Doctor. But I think I'll wait.
Will he be all right?
I think he'll pull through. He's still in a coma, so your 3rd degree will have to wait.
Make me sound like an ogre.
Certainly you don't think the kid killed Bacon.
Hardly. But he may have recognized who did. And the boy has the weapon.
Yeah. Tell me about Johnny.
He's a good lad, Lanyard. Does wee odd jobs around the dock and manages to eke out enough to sleep and eat. His worst crime is staying away from school. We've had many a talk about it.
Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Aye, but I've never heard him complain.
Ever hear of anyone with the initials JQ?
No. Would it be important?
Could be.
You're aware if you withhold information, you're guilty of breaking the law.
You want to test that for size?
I would not want to be embarrassed if it didn't fit.
Oh, Inspector, when the boy comes to, go easy on the questions. He's had a bad time.
Aye, that I will. Mr. Lanyard, what is your concern with Johnny?
Oh, let's say he picked me as his guardian angel, and I'm off the job.
So now you're going to be an avenging angel.
Call it what you like, McGregor. See you around. I'd been willing to forget the beating they'd given me and call it quits. But when they worked over a kid and left him for dead, they'd made a mistake. I headed for a dive and a man called Tom. He has a hobby. Sees all, knows all. And for enough money, he tells all. Fortunately, Tom hadn't changed.
Lanyard, it's been a long time. I've missed you, my friend.
Yeah.
This is my little pal. He's very sweet, but he's gonna get fat. He eats too much.
Okay, Tom. 2 hoods. Pretty boys, well dressed. Gunmen. But the one called call Sandy is very handy with a piece of rope.
That's Nick and Sandy Davis. They worked for the man that was killed here 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Henry Bacon. But there's another man with the initials JQ. Who is he?
Must be his partner. But I wouldn't know his name.
Can you get in touch with the Davis brothers? Tell him to tell JQ I have what he wants. I'll be in the storage shack at the yacht club at 3 o'clock if he wants to make a deal. Okay.
I'll tell him.
Thanks. Then you check the trap's teeth. You make certain they're sharp enough. Then you wait. I still had some time before JQ would show up, so I decided to make myself comfortable. About a package of cigarettes later, I heard someone coming along the dock. I knew it was JQ. There was nothing more I could do, so I decided to play it like a tourist. You're early. And I was expecting someone else, JQ.
Turn around.
I'm surprised JQ trusts you. After the way you let the boy escape.
Sandy. You will not escape. But you can die with much less pain if you tell us where the gun is.
The gun? Oh, that's easy. It's over there.
It's a stalemate. No.
No. Let's not wait for Sandy to wake up. I'll give you 3 seconds to drop that gun. If you don't, I'll fire. 1.
We both die.
2.
You're crazy. We cannot. Oh, wait.
Thanks. You should stick to fighting little boys. Now, who's JQ? That's a dirty habit. Now, who is he? I don't think your nerves are going to stand this much longer.
Aye, no mine. Sorry, Mr. Lanyard.
Why are you here? Oh, no, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Do not guess. He's a very talkative man.
Too bad you don't have better nerves. In a few minutes, we'd have found out who owns the gun.
Even if my nerves could have stood it, I'm afraid my stomach...
May I come in?
Don't? Well. If it isn't Jack Spratt.
Platt. John Quincy Platt. Better known as JQ.
Huh. I should have accepted your invitation.
You could have saved yourself a lot of trouble by not playing detective.
Maybe one day I'll learn not to do everything the hard way.
You should have learned sooner, Mr. Lanyard. Because now, unfortunately, you've run out of time.
Killing me is one thing. But he's a cop. That might be more difficult.
I learned a long time ago. It's only a first that's difficult. When Bacon and I handled our first smuggling job, it was difficult for me. After that, no more conscience. When I killed him the other night because he double-crossed me, it was difficult. Now you and McGregor, it's like I said, no more conscience. Just a matter of mathematics. Both of your lives for my freedom. That's not difficult. Now I'll take back my gun, if you don't mind. Sorry I lost it. When you became interested, you shortened your own life. Now, that wasn't very nice. Now, you move over there and kick that gun back to me. And be careful how you do it.
This is for Johnny.
Well done, Lanyard. As pretty a punch as I've ever seen.
Thanks. It was a pleasure.
But you're a great disappointment, Mr. Lanyard. As an avenging angel, you're not very efficient. You might have got us both killed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For the lad's sake, I hope you're better as a guardian angel.
Oh, I'm turning that job over to a solid citizen. A very solid citizen.
No.
Oh, yes.
No. I'm a bachelor. I will not do it.
A surprise? Just for me?
Just for you, Johnny McGregor.
McGregor?
Aye, lad. The welfare board said it's all right with them if it's all right with you.
He's going to take care of you, Johnny.
Well, what do you say, lad?
Hey, Skipper. You think you can make her pay as a charter boat?
It's for me? Just for me, Senor Mike?
If you go to school, I mind your new father.
I've got to. He's a policeman.
Here comes your date now.
You want to join us for some fishing?
I'm afraid not. I'm a good policeman, but I do not have the stomach to be a sailor. You go ahead.
Chartered in advance, Senor Mike. $30.
He's going to do okay.
Aye, that he will. That he will.